Therefore, the changes that are going to take place after birth, before we commence on that, note down that the septum secundum is developing from 2 points. What are those 2 points? Number 1, from this left venous valve. If you understand, left and right venous valves, they fused and form septum spurium superiorly in the cephalic direction, and in the caudal direction this was known as sinus septum. So the left venous valve of sinoatrial orifice or septum spurium, this left venous valve plus the cephalic portion of septum primum which was attached previously, both this will contribute in development of septum secundum. Please note down. So septum secundum is developing from number 1, left half of the venous valve of septum spurium and cephalic portion of the septum primum. Both will lead to development of septum secundum. Now, this circulation will remain in fetal stage, in the fetus. After birth, what will happen? There will be, after birth immediately, there will be establishment of pulmonary circulation. And this pulmonary circulation will develop because of activation of lungs. Respiration will commence. And because of that, there will be increased amount of blood returning in left atrium. And because of increased amount of blood returning in left atrium from the lungs, after birth, pressure in the left atrium, where my hand is there, this is left atrium, this pressure will increase. Please note down, because of increase in pressure in left atrium after birth, because of increase in pulmonary circulation, septum primum and septum secundum will fuse with each other. This fusion of septum primum and septum secundum will close foramen ovale. Note down. So after birth, this foramen ovale will close by fusion of septum primum and septum secundum. And we know the reason. Now what will happen? Now, in 20% of cases, sometimes this foramen ovale will remain structurally patterned. Remember, structurally, not functionally. So structurally, it will remain patent in 20% of cases, and that will be known as probe patency of foramen ovale, which is frequently asked 1-mark question answer. What is probe patency of foramen ovale? In 20% of cases of children after birth, foramen ovale will remain open structurally but not functionally. So structurally it will remain open, and therefore a probe can be passed from the right atrium in oblique direction into the left atrium. That is known as probe patency of foramen ovale. Now what are the remnants? Now MCQs also, 1-mark question answer also. Please note down the remnants. This septum secundum will remain as a remnant in the gross anatomy of the heart when we open the interior of the right atrium. We have seen limbus fossa ovalis. So the limbus fossa ovalis is a structure which is also known as the leftover or the remnant of septum secundum. Septum secundum will remain, it will stay as limbus fossa ovalis in the interior of the right atrium. Same point number 2, we have opened the right atrium in gross anatomy, we have seen fossa ovalis. If you recollect, all of us, we have seen fossa ovalis. That fossa ovalis is a remnant of septum primum. These 2 points are often asked in MCQs. Please note down. So once again, I'll repeat very fast. Septum secundum is the remnant. It will remain as annulus fossa ovalis or limbus fossa ovalis. Note down. And septum primum will remain or remnant of fossa ovalis only. So therefore, this much is about the interatrial septum. Now the entire interatrial septum is developed by fusion of septum secundum and septum primum. And the last point, why this was, the cephalic edge of septum primum was very thin? Because it will serve as a flap. What kind of flap? During the fetal circulation, as the blood frequently passes from right atrium into the left atrium through foramen ovale, what will happen is that this margin is very thin, and because of the blood, this this margin will be often pushed in the left direction. But this septum secundum is a thick margin. It will remain as it is. It will remain as it is. But the blood, direction of blood will push the septum primum in the left atrium. It will not push the septum secundum. It will remain as it is. Therefore, through this foramen oval, this fetal circulation will circulate, and this margin of foramen, this is septum primum, this margin will act as a flap valve. Now, both the margins are fused after birth, and the entire interatrial septum has developed. So, in the last diagram, final diagram, what you can show is both the margins will be fused, septum secundum, septum primum, and the complete interatrial septum has developed. And what is the time frame? This time frame will be the first stage, septum primum will develop in 5th and 6th week. Septum secundum will develop in 7th week, and by the time of 7th week, the entire interatrial septum will develop. This is our development of interatrial septum. Thank you very much.